Hello Pisces, this will be your November general guidance and messages. Let's have a look at what you're dealing with this month. I'll pull up some oracle cards for you for additional messages and guidance. Let's see what the moon has. Oh, my microphone is falling. Oh, this one fell out. Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. It's kind of interesting. Aquarius had a similar message. Maybe people need a break these days. It does seem to be a collective message. To kind of lay low this month. Not a bad thing. It's interesting. Aquarius had the exact same message. So you may want to watch that reading too if you have Aquarius prominent in your chart. Maybe it's your rising sign or your moon sign. Let me see. The 12th house escape. I'm laughing because this is your house, Pisces. The 12th house is the one you rule. So let's see here. So yeah, as I was saying, just take time to breathe out and trust the timing. I do feel like for collectively, this seems to show up a lot from all the signs that I've done. It's very likely this month you need to kind of lay low on things. It might not be a good time to make any kind of decision, and maybe just kind of assess where you've been, what you've accomplished so far before you can, move forward with your new step, with the new phase, if that makes sense. You've got a very significant emphasis here from what I'm seeing in your tarot. There's a lot of confusion here. And for some of you, you might be dealing with escapism kind of behavior. You do have the moon in reverse and the 7 of Cups here. Okay, this is kind of really escapism kind of tendencies. Getting lost in fantasies. This is also a house of prayer for some people, though some people might equate that with the 9th house. It is a place of confusion where things aren't clear, which is a very Piscean energy. So I'm not shocked that this showed up. Aquarius had a similar message. Aquarius showed up as an Aquarius energy. So, during this month, you're probably more in your element than any other times. Okay, especially seeing how you're starting out the reading here. A lot of illusions, escapism, probably not seeing reality for what it is. The 12th house is not all negative. This is also where we rest, where we connect with source. So for some of you, you might need to connect with source, but not like in a sense of escapism, like spending, 4 or 5 hours in meditation while, you know, you're skipping work and you're not taking care of your body or something like that. So all things in moderation. So for some of you, you might need to be doing that. Meditate, rest, okay? Make sure the timing is right for some things. So you're starting off the reading with this moon in reversed and the Seven of Cups. Again, could be a lot of fears also too. For some of you, I do see the fear probably of moving forward with something. It is followed by the Chariot and the Five of Coins. You could have the type of mentality where you can't win something. You feel like you can't move forward with a situation, probably because you feel like it's not going to work in your favor, or you don't have the resources for it, or you have some kind of a poverty mentality. Or for some of you, quite literally, you might be neglecting your material side because you're so caught up in fantasizing. Or the moon in reverse is also a very ungrounded energy. So for some of you Pisces out there, you might need to ground a bit more in reality. Okay, take time to be somewhere by the water, or, you know, literally just walk around. I know it's cold in most parts of the world, but there is a sense of feeling ungrounded here, maybe not seeing reality for what it is. Some of you refuse to see the fact that you have issues, like financial issues, or, you know, that is a fear of yours, feel like you're going to be stuck in this poverty for a long time. You might have like small amounts of money coming your way, by the way, with this Page of Coins being here. There's a lot of confusion here about what to do. What's the action? What is the best action to take? There is something new here, a new beginning with this Ace of Spears. So I'm kind of getting the impression that you need to make a decision to start something. Okay, but I see you fearing not having any victories if you do start this. Some of you have a fire sign around you. Okay, there's a Queen of Spears and Ace of Spears here. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Someone that probably helps you out a bit. Someone which might initiate something in you, some kind of spark, some kind of idea that could bring you a little bit of money, a little bit of stability is what I'm seeing here. I feel like I need to clarify something. I feel like you're quite apathetic towards the situation, like disillusioned is what I'm getting. Feeling quite disillusioned about something. You know, some of you might have tried something in the past and it didn't work out. So now you're kind of in this state of, I'm not going to do it anymore because it doesn't work. Some of you might be expecting some kind of apology or a message from somebody, but it doesn't seem to be coming through. Like this person's not taking any action, or you need to take action towards that. I don't know. It does seem like you have a person here too that could be advising you on things. Somebody is very, very logical, very practical. Okay, you've got two kings here. Could have two people on your mind for some of you. I don't know. Fire sign again shows up strongly here. This is a kind of an environment energy, so it could be someone that is trying to push you forward or to get you out of this funk, because I feel like you're in some kind of funk here. I don't know what that is for you. So there's a new beginning here that you need to take on, some kind of an opportunity. This is with the Page of Coins. You've got an Ace of Spears here. Again, this opportunity could come from a fire sign for some of you, or it's just your own creative bursts trying to come out. Okay, if that makes sense. What is this new beginning for you? Could have an opportunity for you to heal some sort of a disappointment here in love. It could also be a new love showing up here for you, but it's almost like there's like a false start or something like that. You do have Page of Cups here too. It's just like a challenge. Somebody's not coming forward to express how they feel. It could be, again, this fire sign you're dealing with here. It's almost like you're expecting someone to come towards you, but they're not. It's like some sort of blockage or something. There's a lot of pain attached to this situation. What's this about? Oh, okay. Somebody made some kind of a false promise to you here. I do feel like you're dealing possibly with someone that has misled you, okay? Now, if this is not you, this moon in reverse, it could be someone that has been misleading you, made some kind of a false promise that they're going to come towards you or they're going to help you out with something. It doesn't necessarily have to be about love. It could be about something else. It could be that somebody promised you some kind of an opportunity and they didn't follow through with it. There's like some lies, some deception here. Yeah, some kind of a false start. Because it is followed by the world, so I do see this situation completing itself at some point. Because there's no truth coming out here, okay? There's no clarity in this situation, especially with this moon in reverse and the Seven of Cups. It's like there's no clarity in what this person's intentions are. There's like kind of all over the place, in and out. They don't stick to their promises. They break your heart. So if this is about love, I mean, not necessarily does it have to be about love, but for some of you it is. I do see the situation ending for you, because I don't know, this person leaves you out in the cold, or again, not honest. There's dishonesty here. Could be that you find out some kind of truth about this person. Okay, because this is clarifying that King of Swords here also. So I feel like there is some kind of truth coming out here, where you begin to see what the situation is, how this person's showing up. So there is a chapter ending for you here. You got the Hierophant in reversed. Again, this talks about dishonesty, Pisces. This is someone that is misleading, the Hierophant in reversed. So there is an end to the deception and misleading, and possibly somebody intentionally leads you astray here. I mean, Pisces has this tendency to be a little bit gullible, and you probably just believed somebody's promises or something and they just didn't deliver, or they led you astray in some sense. Okay, they might have made you leave your stability and your comfort, or they made you doubt yourself in some way. There's the Seven of Swords talk about doubts too, and the Seven of Cups is kind of creating a pretty picture of a bunch of different things, but there's nothing solid about it. So there's deception coming to an end here. And again, with this 12th house thing, you might have been in some kind of a fantasy or some kind of illusion about your particular circumstances. And you've been quite comfortable there in that fantasy. That's why I got the impression that you're a little bit out of touch with reality, or you're refusing to see reality here. But I do feel like this is coming to an end somehow. You're getting to that point where you understand that you've been misled. So I'd be careful this month, Pisces, that this is a mess, what's going on here. So if somebody's coming towards you, if it's a new person or a past person or whatever other circumstances you find yourself, I would double check what people tell you and be mindful of how they're acting, how they're trying to make you feel. Because I feel like that there is someone here who might try to zap your energy, to zap your light out, to make you doubt yourself. Okay, so just be careful with that. The fact that there's 3 different cards here that indicates, some kind of 12th house-ish Pisces kind of energy, which could be a little bit deceptive at times. I mean, this could be self-deception too. I don't know. But the good news is that that's coming to an end for you. Okay, with that world being there. Could also be that you have false beliefs about something. You don't trust yourself enough that you can succeed in a situation, or somebody might have given you some bad advice, some bad investment advice, or you might have lost some money or something like that. Could be many scenarios, but I would be mindful this month, especially because you could easily slip into a sort of believing everything you hear. So just be careful with that, okay? That was your reading, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. Do take care. Bye-bye.